A couple of days ago, I uploaded a video onto my YouTube channel talking about the 3 ways in which I believe Pokemon had ruined legendaries. I even posted the same message on Reddit a couple of days prior to uploading that video. Now, after plenty of discussion with Pokemon players on Reddit, on YouTube, and even with my local Pokemon community, I came to the realization that many players believe Pokemon actually improved legendaries in Scarlet and Violet. Now when I say legendaries, I mean the box art legendaries Koraidon and Miraidon only. Now for me to fully explain to you, the viewers, why many players believe this to be the case, we need to go all the way back to Generation 2 with the introduction of the first 2 box art legendaries, Ho-Oh and Lugia. Now, in past generations, not just specifically in Generation 2 however, box art legendaries were full of intrigue, magic, mystery, they were full of grandeur and awe. The problem was that you had a choice of catching them before or after the completion of the game. For example, I didn't even catch Ho-Oh or Lugia in my Pokemon Gold playthrough until right at the end, practically when I had defeated Red. Now, even if we move on to Generation 3 in Pokemon Emerald, you have a choice of catching Rayquaza before or after the Elite Four. Fast forward to Generation 5 and battling N in N's Castle, which by the way is one of the most epic things to ever happen in Pokemon gaming. You are forced to catch either Reshiram or Zekrom. Even if we move on to Generation 6 with Pokemon X and Y, you have to stop Xerneas or Yveltal by catching them. Now, what's the problem with this? Well, you're either forced to catch Pokemon or have a choice, and 9 times out of 10, most players catch legendaries after the completion of the game so as not to fall into the temptation of using them within their playthrough for fear of making the games easier. I mean, catching a level 70 Rayquaza before the Elite Four in Pokemon Emerald, I mean, none of us have ever done that, right? But anyway, moving on. The difference in Scarlet and Violet is simple but huge. No longer do you catch the legendaries towards the end of the game or you find the legendary at its most fiercest. Instead, you find a weak, vulnerable one. Now, why do players prefer this change? Well, now you get to go on a journey together with the legendary. You go stronger together with the legendary. You write a story together with the legendary involving other trainers such as Arven, Penny and Nemona. Even though some players do state because of this, Koraidon and Miraidon don't seem as grand as some of the legendaries of the past, but as they accompany you every step of the way, this is a positive change, and this is where players believe Pokemon has improved legendaries in Scarlet and Violet. Now this is the same for the Teal Mask. Ogerpon, the face of the Teal Mask, appears to you vulnerable, scared, shy, nothing like the legendaries of the past, but you help Ogerpon, and that is a welcome change to usually when legendary Pokemon are actually assisting you or helping you. Now me personally, I don't agree with seeing legendary Pokemon depicted in this way. I prefer the older way, I guess you could say, when legendaries were extremely powerful, they had great lore, they had great majesty to them, they had great myth to them, but that's just me. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you agree with this idea that Pokemon has improved legendaries in Scarlet and Violet, or do you disagree? Whatever your opinions are, let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.